Welcome back to Dundalk. Billy Lee joins myself and Fran after partnering his 1,000th winner of his career in Ireland. Well done, serious milestone.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, been sort of keeping an eye on it last year, how close it was and that, and you know, obviously through the year, early on, I just started eyeing the championship and trying to keep things going. This was in the background, but obviously when the fall happened, the injury and being out for 2 months, that took away the championship. So when we got back and just talking to Katrina, said this would be a nice little milestone now to bring up for the year and till keep me going till the end of the year.
And very appropriate to do it one of Paddy Twomey's as well. Yourself and Paddy have been with each other. You've been with Paddy since he was dealing in breeze up horses, and when he took out his permit back in 2012, I think now.
Yeah, and it was here. He was his first winner as a trainer. I rode it for him, Hunting Goddess. So you know, we've been going along our way well, and we've grown over the last couple of years, which is great. Like, and look, hopefully we can continue to build on what's been a great year so far. And you know, we haven't probably many bullets to fire the Group 1, but if we could fit that in before the end of the year, it'd be lovely.
Billy, just remind us how long you're riding now, because it was kind of a slow burner. People just think you've arrived on the scene over the last couple of years, but it was a slow burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, Fran kept jocking me off there in the early years.
Kept jocking everyone off.
Yeah.
I actually the owner of Jalmere is here tonight.
Yeah.
He's still laughing.
I was going to mention, I'm going to dig into it, but
go on, tell us that.
no, look, I was battling away probably early years. Obviously the weights were a good bit lower, and I thought I was getting heavier, so I was kind of concentrating on National Hunt for a little bit, and the weight came right and the weights rose and everything, so just working away in the background and tipping away happy. You know, the opportunity to go to England or somewhere abroad never really materialised, so I was happy out just tipping away. I was learning plenty all along. I always thought I'd just keep gathering as much information as I can, and hopefully someday you might get in a good horse and that had worked for you. I rode plenty good winners for Stacks and Watchmans. I was very lucky to be in there, and you know, when Wayne had to ride for one stable, I was lucky to step in. Probably the first, I rode good winners for Charlie Swan.
He was jocking you off those.
Yeah.
I couldn't get in Crooked Throw though.
He couldn't hold him, that was it. But yeah, he won the Cambridgeshire, and Jalmere was my first listed winner. So, you know, those horses got me going. I suppose the one that really got noticed was Catla. She started.
John Grogan.
Yeah, she was kind of, I always started to put it to her that she was the one that got noticed by so much, because she was a good story in racing. Like, she was the only one John had in training. So it kept building from there. Then I was just very lucky, and my numbers have slowly been going up all along, so been very grateful.
And obviously then you got involved with Willie McCreary. He was on an upward trajectory as well, and the two of you combined to land your first Group 1 together, Fisalan and the Matron.
Yeah, look, that was just coincidence, you know, a bit of luck again. Poor Colin was riding her and he'd won the Group 3, and our next thing he got a fall in Limerick one day and broke his collarbone, and the ride came available, and I just struck gold with her, and she was just a brilliant mare, you know, just to get on. And even before that, the season before she won the Matron, she won a handicap 3 Group 3s and a Group 2, you know, like that's like Shane Kelly won, and Colin won the Group 3, and obviously I was lucky to get on her then. And the following year then she was running good races, and it materialised, she won the Group 1 Matron, so it was great.
And that's how the association became with Willie McCreary, and you became stable jockey.
That's it, like, yeah, I was on and off tipping away with Willie, like, it was very small, like, you know, he was kind of using best available and that, but that sort of cemented the relationship, and it grew after that.
First of 5 Group 1 winners.
Yeah, I've been lucky, yeah, you know, and all for people that are closely associated, which is nice. Willie, 2 for Ken Condon, and 2 for Paddy. You know, Romanite was a seriously good horse to be associated with. Like, you know, you don't get on many Guineas winners into their 4-year-old career. It's hard to get on a good horse like that. And for him, you know, obviously Shane Foley had to go and, you know, be associated with Jesse Harrington. It allowed me to get on him, and you know what a horse to be getting on, and again just raising the profile again of me, so I'm very grateful for sticking with me.
And Billy, another pivotal point probably in your career, as Kevin mentioned, Paddy Twomey, the emergence of him, but when David Watchman retired from training, effectively left you at a loose end, it's kind of like, where do I go now? Paddy Twomey came along at the right time.
Yeah, like, and I just rang Paddy on the off chance that would he like me coming in for a morning a week, just to you know, it was kind of something just to fill the day, you know. I was trying to get myself about, and he said, fine. Like, Paddy probably only had 15, 20 horses he owned most of them himself at the time, you know. But we just got lucky, and then he put his mind to it that he wanted to go start to train and publicly more so, and he's grown the stable, and he's going to keep growing because he's that kind of determination, that focus, and you know, he's all the time trying to improve standards in the yard, and you can see it year on year. You know, you go down to the yard and there's something new built. So, and the standard of horse is going up all the time. So it won't be long before hopefully we'll strike gold with a real top class horse.
Royal Ascot, Johnny Morgan's horse. I remember you coming into him that day, and he was a bit of an improver, but I didn't think he was quite good enough to win it. Name escapes me now.
Rocket Twomey, yeah.
He just blitzed the field effectively.
Yeah, he was a good horse again. He'd actually won his maiden. I'd rode him first time around Leopardstown. He ran okay, finished about 9 to 10, but I said, "Jeez, Johnny, he ran well, you know." And he just about got home in a maiden in Navan one day, but it was real soft ground. Just bit one of Bulgers, typical one of Bulgers, came at me again. And we went to the Curragh, and he won well. I thought that 3-year-old handicap at Curragh, and he won well. I said, you know, you're not a bad horse. You'll be a good ride in Ascot. Now again, 30 runners down Ascot. You're not expecting to win, but you know what a performance! Like he jumped, bucked away, and he was up in the van all the way, and he just won like a good horse. And he went to Hong Kong after and showed what a good horse he was.
What's the highlight been so far?
Your jumping career.
Getting skittled at the second last in Cheltenham, yeah.
You are at Cheltenham Winning Festival. He was going to get that hit now about you joining his club.
November meeting.
November's different. November's different. Look, I suppose the highlight, I suppose I wasn't really noticed yet, was winning the Group 2 in Doncaster on the Friday and coming winning the Group 1, your first Group 1 the Saturday in Champions Week. And, you know, that was a big deal to me at the time. You know, it really helped me, and you know, showing me age. She was the Agnes Stewart, she was the Dame of Fallen Angel, like, you know. But like, and I had a good association with Eddie as well. You know, Eddie had some horses over the years, like, you know, and even, you know, it's all about the powers of the horses, the good horses he had, but he had some seriously good fillies that were top class, and she was unlucky. She could have been really good 3-year-old. She just didn't stay right, unfortunately, and she could have been a top class 3-year-old. So, but no, you know, grateful to everyone, every trainer that just put me up with me winners, and you know, it's been a long road, but enjoyed every bit of it.
You joined Fran Berry's club now, 1,000 winners. He told me the ride that he gave Oliver. Well, Anthony McCann's was another brilliant.
I think I'd have been here sooner if it wasn't for him. I don't know. We'll leave that alone. But,
that's story for another evening.
Exactly. Look, it's been a great time of it, and hopefully, not saying I'll get another 1,000, but sure, we'll keep going as long as we can.
You're flying along. Well done.
Thanks,
well done, Bill.
Thanks, lads.
Well done. Thanks, Bill.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.